Hello guys, this is Rick. I'm going to talk about the physiology of the thyroid gland. So first of all, the thyroid gland is located in the front of your neck, right in the middle, along with your trachea, which is behind it, uh, and below the larynx. So the thyroid gland secretes three different hormones: thyroxine, commonly written as T4, triiodothyronine, commonly known as T3, and calcitonin. So, from the T3 and T4 hormones, T4 is actually released in greater amounts than T3 and is also the less active of the two hormones. But once the T4 hormone gets to the target organ, it is converted to T3, the more active of these two hormones. What these hormones do is that they mainly increase oxygen consumption and essentially increase the basal metabolic rate and body temperature. Other functions are that they increase cardiac output due to the increased oxygen demand and work with the growth hormone to promote bone formation for body growth. When the serum levels of these hormones are low, that triggers the sensory neurons to send a signal to the hypothalamus, which is located right in the middle of our brain, as you can see here. So, looking at the inside of our brain, this would be the hypothalamus. I'm sorry about that. So the hypothalamus would then release thyrotropin releasing hormone, TRH. The TRH then stimulates the anterior pituitary gland located right below it. The pituitary gland would then release thyroid stimulating hormone, which then acts on the thyroid gland to secrete T3 and T4 hormones into the body to reach homeostasis. So as the level of T3 and T4 exceeds what is needed in the body, these same hormones act on the hypothalamus and anterior pituitary gland to desensitize the receptors that induce the secretion of the T3 and T4 hormones, thus creating a negative feedback mechanism to regulate T3 and T4. This whole process will then repeat itself once the body detects that T3 and T4 increased levels are needed again. So the other hormone released by the thyroid gland is calcitonin. This hormone acts to lower the amount of serum calcium level by preventing the breakdown of bone and stimulating the kidneys to excrete excess calcium. This hormone is regulated by a negative feedback mechanism, with the cycle starting again when serum calcium levels exceed what is needed by the body. Thanks for listening, and I hope I explained these processes well.